1,000 years ago, when most of the world still believed vision was magic, there was one Muslim scientist who decided to challenge everything humanity thought it knew about light. His name was Ibn al-Haytham, known in the West as Al-Hazen, and he became the father of optics, the pioneer of the scientific method and one of the greatest minds in human history. Born in Basra in the year 965, Ibn al-Haytham grew up questioning the world around him. Why do we see? How does light move? Why do objects appear smaller when they're far away? These were questions no civilization had answered correctly. The Greeks believed the eye shot rays outward. Other cultures believed vision was a spiritual force. Ibn al-Haytham thought differently, and he was brave enough to prove everyone wrong. After moving to Cairo under the Fatimid Caliphate, he began studying light by using experiments. Not philosophy, not guesswork, but real tests. He built dark rooms, controlled openings, measured angles, and tested how light traveled. And from this, he discovered the truth. Vision happens because light enters the eye, not the other way around. This single discovery reshaped science forever. It led him to invent the camera obscura, the early ancestor of every camera on Earth. Without Ibn al-Haytham, there would be no photography, no cinema, no smartphone cameras, no telescopes as we know them. But that was only the beginning. He wrote his legendary book Kitab al-Manazir, the Book of Optics, a 7-volume masterpiece that Europe later studied for centuries. In it, he explained reflection, refraction, lenses, magnification, rainbows, shadows, and how the eye actually works. He discovered that light travels in straight lines. He explained how lenses bend light. He calculated how the atmosphere changes the color of the sky. He uncovered how we perceive depth and size. And long before Isaac Newton, Ibn al-Haytham was already describing the scientific method: observe, test, measure, repeat, and never accept a claim without proof. Modern scientists call him the world's first true scientist because he turned experimentation into a requirement for truth. His work shaped the Renaissance. His books were translated into Latin, studied by Roger Bacon, Johannes Kepler, Leonardo da Vinci, and even used to build early telescopes and eyeglasses. But Ibn al-Haytham's life wasn't easy. When he criticized political corruption, he was placed under house arrest. Instead of giving up, he used that time to write, experiment, research, and produce some of the greatest scientific work ever created. His prison became his laboratory. His silence became his revolution. Ibn al-Haytham proved that knowledge doesn't belong to one people or one time period. It belongs to humanity. He took the